If you want to know more reasons why your loved one should never go from ICU to LTAC, if you have a loved one in intensive care in the USA, stay tuned. I've got news for you. My name is Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com, and I have another quick tip for families in intensive care. So we are working with a client currently who sends the following email. I remember when my fiancé was transferred to Kindred LTAC, and they have made him dramatically decline. Now he's on the ventilator again and all kinds of shit. To sum it up real fast, he has ICP, which is intracranial pressure accumulating by the second due to ignorance in TBI. Patients' TBI stands for traumatic brain injury. They were about to transfer him to another lower level care the other day, but I got a nurse to finally hear me, look at his symptoms, and she called the doctor and they ordered a CT scan. It prompted the doctor to immediately put him in ICU back again. And they just did another CAT scan a few hours ago, and they're supposed to be sending him back to the ICU. But they're taking their sweet time and waiting for the radiologist to come and read results. How do I get them to hurry the hell up? He's already been like this for way too long. Excuse my grammar and language right now. All the beeping and the urgency right now is really stressing me out. And the look in my fiance's eyes is scaring me. As some of you do know, I've been saying for over 10 years now here at intensivecarehotline.com that if you have a family member in intensive care in the United States, do not let them go to LTAC. And we have proven strategies of helping you to keep your loved one in ICU. We have so many client testimonials that you can check out at intensivecarehotline.com in our testimonial section. And we also have podcasts where we've done client interviews to verify that we've helped clients in the US to keep their loved ones in ICU instead of going to LTAC. We have proven strategies, and you just need to apply them. You know, there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Problem is most families in intensive care, they don't have enough will. They just get walked all over and they don't even know they don't even realizing that it's happening. In any case, unfortunately, this client came to us only after they had their fiancé go into LTAC from ICU. They didn't know about us before they went into LTAC, but then they realized how bad it is, right? They realized very quickly that LTAC could be a death sentence for their fiancé. You know, I encourage you to look up online reviews for LTACs. I encourage you, have a look at online reviews for LTACs, right? Another thing that I encourage you to do is I've done a video maybe about 6 months ago with the title 10 Reasons Why LTACs in the US Are a Scam. And I encourage you to watch that video. You know, I've been talking to LTACs on and off over the years. You know, when we had clients there, they have no idea what they're talking about. You know, they're putting on their websites that they're the specialists in ventilation weaning. Well, I encourage you to look up what families say. Look up online reviews, right? It's an absolute disaster area, right? LTACs are designed to empty ICU beds, to free up ICU beds. They're not designed for clinical care. Here is another sign why LTACs are a scam, right? Many clients have come to us and said, oh, we didn't know about you, and our loved one went to LTAC, and within 24 hours, they bounced back into ICU. It's getting better. They're then bouncing back into another ICU because the ICU where they got discharged from no longer has a bed available. So that means there's a lot of patients that go from ICU to LTAC to another ICU within 24, 48 hours. That is madness. That is absolute madness. A critically ill patient needs continuity of care. They need a stable team around them, not being shifted from place to place. That is negligence as far as I'm concerned, right? So it still boggles my mind that when families have loved ones in ICU that they don't do their own research. You need to do your own research when you have a loved one critically ill in intensive care. You know, the system is rigged against you unless you know what to do, right? Unless you get a second opinion, unless you know how, and you have someone on your team who understands intensive care inside out, because that is what you need, right? And I've worked in critical care nursing in 3 different countries for 25 years, right? And I've worked as a nurse manager in intensive care for over 5 years. And I've been consulting and advocating for families in intensive care all around the world here at intensivecare.com since 2013. And I can confidently say that we have saved many lives with our consulting advocacy and have improved many lives instantly with our consulting and advocacy. And you can verify that on our testimonial section at intensivecare.com. And you can also have a look at our intensivecare.com podcast, where we've done client interviews. You can also verify that we helped them save their loved one's life or prevented them from going from ICU to LTAC, right? And we have helped hundreds of members and clients over the years. And that's why we created a membership for families of critically ill patients in intensive care. And you can become a member if you go to intensivecare.com, if you click on the membership link, or if you go to intensivecaresupport.org directly. In the membership, you have access to me and my team 24 hours a day in the membership area and via email. And we answer all questions intensive care related, making sure you get real results. You also have exclusive access to 21 ebooks and 21 videos that I've personally written and recorded for you. And all of the access to me and my team and the ebooks and videos will help you to make informed decisions, have peace of mind, control, power, and influence. I also do one-on-one consulting and advocacy over the phone, Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp, whichever medium works best for you. And I talk to you and your families directly. I handhold you through this once-in-a-lifetime situation that you simply cannot afford to get wrong. I also talk to doctors and nurses directly. And when I talk to them directly on your behalf or with you, I ask all the questions that you haven't even considered asking, but must be asked when you have a loved one critically ill in intensive care. I also represent you in family meetings with intensive care teams. We also do medical record reviews in real time so that you can get a second opinion in real time. We also do medical record reviews after intensive care if you have unanswered questions, if you need closure, or if you are suspecting medical negligence. And all of that you get at intensivecare.com. Call us on one of the numbers on the top of our website or send us an email to support@intensivecare.com with your questions. And if you like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care. Click the like button, click the notification bell, comment below what you want to see next, what questions and insights you have from this video. I also do a weekly YouTube live where I answer your questions live on a show, and you will get notification for the YouTube live if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel or if you are a subscriber to my email newsletter at intensivecare.com. Thank you so much for watching. This is Patrick Hutzel from intensivecare.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.